$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. I got to tell you, man, being a postal carrier, having to just go to people's homes, you just don't know what you're going to run into. And there's a dude in the UK.
Okay.
He's a postman who's revealed he's been terrorized by a customer's sex maniac duck while out on his rounds.
Wait, that's an actual thing?
I guess it's
Are ducks horny?
They're very horny creatures.
I didn't notice.
These are questions I did not anticipate asking this morning when I came in.
Or getting an answer.
You hear
I know. How is it that you know so quickly that they're horny?
My aunt has ducks, and she's like, oh, there it is mounting the other duck again. They're very...
I never saw Daffy and Daisy, really...
That was the After Darks version. You had to pay for that.
Yeah, just Google "Are ducks horny?" and you'll get your answer.
And
is the answer yes?
And they have weird peepees.
And Daffy, I think that Donald would have been pissed if it was Daffy and Daisy, because Daffy is from Warner Brothers and Donald is, and so Daisy's from. That would have been that would have been a controversy if Daffy and Daisy got after you. Maybe they did. Oh, we never saw them together because they had to keep that on the slide.
Is that like hanging out with a rival gang?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know how Donald would have been pissed if all of a sudden Daffy was on Daisy? Oh, it wouldn't be good.
Wow.
Yeah, just saying,
Daffy on Daisy sounds like a really bad 90s alt-rock band.
Sure does. So the guy's name is Steve Hines. He's a post carrier, and he said this crazy bird began attacking him on Saturday when he tried to deliver a letter to the owners of the house. And he's 58 years old, so he's like, I don't need this crap in my life. Jeez. He's been back twice trying to deliver this letter, but said, you know what, I'm done, because Bob the duck is just, saying, buddy, you shall be mine.
Bob? Well, that's Bob's upset that they got rid of Neil the duck. Sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm looking at Bob the duck.
Oh, yeah?
Bob's got a cool, I don't know, a pompadour hairstyle.
Yeah. Bob
right?
He looks intense. Yeah, he does. He looks like he's from the 50s. He's like on the Sha-Na-Na group.
The Sha-Na-Na group.
Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah, he looks like he's totally into rockabilly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the rockabilly. I want to bang you, Billy Duck.
I have. Bob the Duck looks like he's listening to Dusty 45s, maybe Reverend Horton Heat.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, look,
has a pack of smokes rolled up in his white T-shirt.
Yeah,
nice.
Look at it. Yeah,
Bob the Duck.
Bob the Duck doesn't mess around.
His name's. Oh, and I was gonna say, he could name his name could be Johnny Bob or something like
Johnny
that.
Bob, Greasy Bob.
Yeah. Well,
Greasy Bob, I'm here to bang the postman.
Here's the problem.
So what does a duck do when they're horny?
What did they do?
Well, I mean,
they probably do what you do when you're horny.
They have sex.
I know that, but a dog, let's say, sometimes dogs would start humping your leg.
Oh, I see. What you're asking. So you want to know what a duck? I think a dog.
Because he said it was a vicious sex maniac. Was the duck trying to do something to the postman?
Yeah, I don't know if he was saying get away from my other duck women, or I think I'm going to do something with you, or. If he was so horny, he became how you get hangry?
Oh, my gosh.
When you're hungry and angry? Maybe he got hungry.
Vicky found video.
Oh, yeah?
I found a video.
Whoa.
Not a Bob the Duck, but they do very similar to dogs.
Oh, they are.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go to
I do
town.
not want to hang around a duck ever.
And they have the weirdest pee-pees.
I did not.
How do you know that?
My aunt has ducks.
Yeah.
But what are you looking at a duck's?
Oh, that's some high-quality video right there.
We were talking about it, and like
GoPro.
they're very weird looking. They're just like very long and like curly.
On YouTube, it's just
it's like a curly fry.
The title is "Dirty Horny Duck."
Dirty horny duck. Getting that curly
That
fry
duck
going.
will not let him go.
No, he won't.
Last year, there was an article about a
that's
sex-crazed duck that had to have its penis removed after mating too much.
Wow, I remember that story.
Okay.
10 times a day.
That's not good.
Oh, what about Howard the Duck? Someone asked.
Oh, Howard. Well, hey, he has his own. He's got people.
I don't remember that in this movie that he was like that sex crazed.
Well, he had a beverage and had some ladies. I think Howard. I think Howard got busy.
And someone says, "Yeah, be careful. They have long corkscrew weenies."
Yeah.
Oh, so like
technical terms.
which means then you if
Google image search.
Wow, you could like pop a bottle of wine with that thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's. Yeah, I'll let you guys.
sanitary?
Again, you guys can look at that. We have to explain the history of what's on these computers, and now you guys.
I don't have any issues on mine. It's all Vicky.
Yeah,
And,
Vicky's
like
computer.
you don't really have to explain. You're like, it's Vicky's computer. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's.
Well, good for the duck.
That's not good for the duck because you know what? Steve is a mailman, and he said, "Look, I've tried twice now, and this duck won't leave me alone." And they're like, "All right." So they apologized to him because they were like, "Yeah, they got him penned up. Apparently, they left the guy a candy bar and said they have the same problem. This horny duck's coming after us too."
I'm looking at the note. It says, "To our postie, we are so sorry Bob has been attacking you. He attacks us too, sad face.
Yeah.
He used to be lovely and cuddly. Now he's a vicious sex maniac." We have him fenced in, and hopefully he won't escape. And then, like you said, they gave him a crunchy bar. What the hell is a crunchy bar?
It's a nice chocolate bar, probably a British one.
Oh, man, I want to try it. It
I
looks
bet
delicious.
it's like a Nestle's Crunch. That's
You
what I'm
think so?
betting. Well, the name
it's
crunchy.
not.
It's not?
No, it's got the honeycomb toffee sugar center. Those things are so good.
Oh, I don't think I've
had these
those.
before.
Whoa.
They're legit.
All right.
Check this bad boy out.
Oh, it kind of looks like a Butterfinger.
It's a crunchy chocolate coated
It's different.
honeycomb bar.
Yeah, honeycomb toffee.
Oh, okay. Don't know what to say about that, but looks good.
I mean, it seems like a fair trade-off.
Well,
you get assaulted by Bob the Duck, and you get a chocolate bar.
A duck tries to corkscrew you, and a crunchy bar will make it better?
Yes.
Well, I feel like I would ask for a little bit more, but okay.
Right.
I'd rather one of the, me and my love for Jackson's, the gas station store.
Oh, you want that cookie?
Well, the cookie, yes.
Okay.
But also they have a really good caramel chocolate bar.
Like Jackson's has their own?
Like, yeah, it's Jackson brand, and it's a chocolate bar, and when you bite inside the chocolate, it's like little gooey caramel.
Oh, like a caramello?
Yes, I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, but Jackson's
like a
has their own
Hershey's bar.
brand?
Yeah, it's white packaging. It's a Jackson's.
I didn't know Jackson's had their own candy. Look at me. I don't even, I go right for that cookie. That's why.
Yeah, I believe it's just called Jackson's. I don't know.
Well, I would imagine if that's the name of your company, that's a good name to call your stuff. Don't be like Costco with the Kirkland brand, and then people go, "Who's Kirkland?" It's like, it's Costco.
I'm pretty sure that's the next time I get gas, I'll grab one.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I won't eat it before I bring it in.
Yeah.
Bring in the package.
Yeah.
I can at least do that.
Yeah.
Why? Why won't you? Wait, but no, bring it in for all of us. Get some for all of us so we can have a taste test.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you telling him not to bring it in for, Red?
Well, I'm just telling I know he's going to eat it.
I am going to eat it, so I'll have to get extras.
Yes,
Yeah.
you'll have to get extras. That's see if we can get that done.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to take the chance and get the store brand version of a product.
I've never heard of store like their own company, like a store having their own chocolate. Like you think of Safeway and QFC. I don't know if they have
like Safeway Select products, so maybe they have a chocolate. I don't
that's what I'm
think
saying.
so,
Yeah,
though,
that's
yeah.
the thing. I haven't seen that. They have
And
sodas. They have everything.
I'm trying to Google like Jackson's bar, and I'm just getting Reggie Jackson bars.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Jackson's.
Are you sure, Steve?
No, I'm not positive.
I have never seen a company make their own candy.
That'd be funny if they didn't. They just made their own packaging and then wrapped it around a caramello.
Right. It's probably like a company that's just like, hey, random stores, we'll provide the product. You put your own packaging on it.
Outside of Trader Joe's, I don't think I know anybody that makes their own stuff like that. Like, it's funny because, Safeway Select and whatever, the signature brand, all that stuff, they have so many products, but I've never seen candy copied, You know, you can get pills copied, generic.
Right.
I've never seen the generic candy bar.
How do you feel about those things? Like, do you go with the generic?
I'm
or do you go,
100% generic.
See, my wife, we have like not arguments about this. It's not worth an argument, but like sometimes she'll just be like, I just rather get the name brand.
Well, if you've got a placebo effect in your head, it could go the other way. If you don't believe the product will work, that's not cool. You might as well at least whatever. But for me, I just know that they put the same stuff in there because the patent runs out, and therefore anybody can basically just, here's the secret ingredient, we can make it. Mm-hmm. And I did that with my allergy medicine because, that's when I go, it's a real test because I'll know whether or not this stuff works right off the bat and it did. So I'm like, woo, thank you. Matter of fact, I have the Costco. Thank you for your allergy medicine.
Yeah.
It's a lot cheaper. It's a great deal.
So says, I agree, Steve Jackson's is the place to go.
All right, well, there you go.
So it's like 7-Eleven has their own chips, and they are awesome. I didn't know 7-Eleven had their own chips.
No, I know that, but so does, I think, those companies, too. I've seen chips. I'm talking candy. I've seen, because stores have their own brand name chips. I've seen that.
Yeah, someone said, Steve, you're right. They have a few flavors: coconut, raspberry, peanut butter. I've seen the peanut butter and the caramel. I mean, I see all the other ones, but my eye doesn't even go to those. Like, it's either peanut butter or it's going to be caramel for me.
How do the companies not get in this process? I mean, because
we need our own chocolate bar.
Yeah.
The BJM makes chocolate bar.
I got no problem with that.
Chock full of nuts.
Yes.
Okay. That's a coffee, but we know what? We can take it to candy. Yeah, I think, you know what? That's a great idea. We should do it like some sort of treat.
Aside from nuts, what do you think would be in our chocolate bar, though?
Awesomeness.
Caramel.
Ooh.
Caramel nuts. Okay.
Can we have them shaped like little balls?
Little balls? What kind of
Those
ball?
are
What kind of
like
balls?
bouncy balls, right?
Kind of like, like the chef had his, salty balls.
You want to have your sweaty, you want to have sweaty balls?
BJM makes chocolate balls.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just trying. I'm spitballing right now. Man.
Yeah, you're spitballing with balls.
Okay, clearly you're not into the idea of being in a ball shape. That's fine. We can stick with the rectangular.
Yeah, I mean a ball-shaped candy. You're talking like the Whoppers.
Whoppers. Get it right, man. Come on.
Whoppers.
As an Italian, I'm insulted that you would say it wrong.
Yeah. I do apologize. Last thing I want to do is really insult your heritage.
And so it's a Fred Meyer's. They got their own brand called the Private Select.
Wait, but that's...
Kroger liked it so much they adopted it and sell it throughout the stores in the Kroger chain as well.
So they had Private Select candy.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Because Kroger, it's not just Fred Meyer. I think QFC is Kroger as well.
So it says on my QFC, we have our Simple Truth candy bars.
I haven't
milk
seen
chocolate,
those.
sea salt caramels.
You do? Oh, you do have Simple... All right, I got to find those. I've never noticed those.
Sea salt toffee
All right, I was going to say, of course they should have it.
So it says Jackson's has their own beef jerky, too. Half as expensive as the name brand. I'm a fan of beef jerkies. I don't have to try that.
Me too.
Get some.
Yeah.
Get more than one.
Well, I got to go get gas today, and you know where I go get gas?
Beef jerky and candy? All right, I'm excited.
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, but we had a whole weekend, man. I can't promise I'm going to have it still by the time Monday comes around.
Can you wait to get gas till Monday morning?
That's a struggle, man.
Okay. And you are under a lot of stress with the fact that nobody knows where your house is.
Including me now.
Yeah, so you're in trouble. Hey, what do you think is the top worry that people have when they leave their home? You may have this, too.
How to get back.
Yeah. Well, Steve's house, it's so new, it's not even on a map. Good luck to you, buddy. I'll tell you all about this at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Someone did a poll that said, hey, man, what do you forget when you leave the house? What are you really afraid about when you leave that house? You're like, oh, did I forget that? And you know what? We got 10 answers.
I got one.
Okay.
Did I turn the dryer off?
Did I turn the dryer off?
I don't like leaving my house with the dryer running.
Really?
It's just a stupid fear that, like, I don't know why, but like a fire will start, and I don't want to like come home and be like, the reason why a fire started is because I was too impatient that my towels would be dry.
And you do your laundry every day.
Yes.
So that makes sense.
Practically every day, yeah.
Because we only do laundry maybe once every week or once every other week. So
Dang.
it's like
Every other week? Wow.
I mean, it depends. I have a lot
How
of
many
clothes.
towels do you have?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 per week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of laundry. But I don't know why. I've always had that's been in the back of my mind. And I've never had an instance where that would even be a problem. And I'm obsessive about making sure like the lint's clean in my dryer. For some reason, the dryer is my fear.
That's a smart thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I'm like, I don't want to be the person that turns the dryer on and then I come back, especially with a puppy and like thinking, oh, there's Lulu's at home alone. I want to limit as many chances of a fire happening.
Not in the top 10 that I can see at all. Yeah, I don't see anything about a dryer. I mean, there's a lot of other things that people worry about leaving things on, but not the dryer.
See, for me, it's like my curling wand or my hair straightener.
Oh, same here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to know what you straighten.
Yeah,
Like chest hair.
That's number 8, Vicky. My hair curler and my straightener, is it still on? That's something that people worry about. And yeah, I can understand that. You leave that in the wrong place, and if it just keeps heating up, and if it's next to anything flammable.
How about this person? Good call on the dryer, Steve. Another person says our house caught on fire from the dryer. We left, came back, and our garage was in flames.
Oh, man.
Another person had a dryer catch on fire while we were at home. It was just a load of towels.
Yeah, you've got to really check that lint situation, and also that big metal tube that blows the stuff out of the house. Because you got to check that. That's one thing that J. Rubs and Sarah don't do. At least with the lint cleaner. Whenever they do laundry and then I go, okay, it's my turn, I go in there and I see that the lint cleaner in the dryer it's just a massive thick, like you can make a coat with what they've done. And it's like, okay, guys, you shouldn't let it get to that
Takes 2
point.
seconds.
I'm a little worried about Sarah and J. Rubs being on their own without me. I'm a little worried about it.
Well, then just live wherever they live.
I think I might have to. Because I think that
ensures you get to stay at home forever.
I think Sarah does that intentionally so that she goes, I mean, if I don't do everything the right way, Dad will think he has to be with me, and then he'll keep paying.
It's the quickest of it. The weirdest thing that ever happened, because at my old house, the dryer's on the 2nd floor, and it's got like the tubey thing, and it kicks it all out, the hot air out of the house.
Yes,
but it didn't have one of those like little like things that like I don't even know, like a gate of sorts, like that goes on the outside.
Oh, the little flapper thing.
Yeah, it had the flapper thing, but somehow a bird made a nest inside that.
Oh, no.
So I thought I was losing my mind because I just kept hearing in my dryer. And I'm like, are there birds in my dryer? And I'm like, I'm not smoking pot anymore. Like, those days are gone. So I'm not like thinking things or being paranoid. And this was going on forever. And I'm like checking the dryer. I'm like, there's no birds. There's no birds. And finally I go outside and I look, and sure as that, there was a bird nest.
Huh. Ooh, you got to be careful with that too.
Yes.
Because I've called the exterminators, and they will not remove nests. I guess it's against the law to remove a nest if there's still babies in there. No matter where it is. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't get this thing out? They're like, nope.
Well, either they were gone or they were cooked, because I don't know what happened. But, because it was like in the heat of the dryer thing.
And I would think
so we had to put one of those things that covered over the dryer, like a gate. Like almost.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, that's not birds flying in your dryer hole. That doesn't.
I didn't think that was going to be
That's not on the list either.
This hasn't happened to me for the longest time because I don't have a garage door, but did I close the garage door?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's interesting. I will always look at as I'm driving away just to make sure that damn thing closes.
I try, but the ones that I had at my old house in New Mexico, they had the little motion things, and I was like, what if a ball just went in there and I didn't see it and it made it go up?
You're right. That's why. So I wait.
Oh,
because
gotcha.
Because you're right. Because if it goes down, that doesn't mean it'll stay down.
Right. It'll bounce back up.
Yeah.
Now I have to wait.
It goes down and won't stay down. Is that a Viagra commercial?
That's
for 4 hours.
My garage is a little
See, I used to be like you. Like I would drive away, but my garage door has been acting really weird. So it would close all the way, and then it'd wait like 3 seconds, and then would open again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just like, what
Got
the
a
hell?
mind of its own.
Exactly. Like I think there's a ghost or something. I don't know, but
yeah. I had the same garage door controller frequency as my neighbor, and so every time I open my garage, theirs would open.
That's amazing.
And it was
How did you not just use that all of the time?
I really felt badly because they would come on and go, what the hell is going on?
Dude, because we were looking
And I didn't know it was me at first.
we were getting a new garage door installer, and I was online ordering it. And, I get not bored, but like curious. So I read reviews. I want to make sure I read the bad reviews just to see what are the bad reviews. And one of the reviews for one of the garage door openers was like, if something was wrong with it, it was opening up my neighbor's garage door and not mine. Like they had the same garage door opener. And for some reason, there was some weird kind of glitch.
And it makes me think, like, what are the chances that they have the same frequency, which means they don't really rotate them very well? There's not a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
really
be messing
lame.
with my neighbor all the time, just opening and closing the garage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good.
True.
Well, if someone's got, you could do that too if you sneak over to somebody's house and just if they're watching anything on Apple TV and you get on their network. You know what I mean? You can all of a sudden just change their channels and do all sorts of fun stuff if you can get on their network.
Oh, I used to do that all the time with just my app. You could change the channel on your own TV. So when I knew my wife was watching television, I would just change the channel to the hockey network. And then she text me, she's like, something's wrong. It just keeps going back to the hockey network. I'm like, that's weird.
Great husband. That's weird. I'll take care of it when I get home.
Yeah, I'll check on that.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do from my end.
She's like, you're such a troll. I'm like, well, it's the little things, man.
It's the little things.
It is the little things.
Yeah.
Somebody said, what about forgetting to lock the door?
That's number one, everybody. Did I leave the door unlocked? The number one thing we worry about when we leave the house, like, did we forget doing it? So yours is the dryer. Danny's the garage door opener.
Well, for me, like, I leave through the garage. Like, that's how I don't really, when I was a kid, I was obsessive compulsive when it came to the door lock because I was like so afraid that I would leave and not lock the door and then someone would come in and like bad things would happen. So I would like check it, go down, almost leave my house and go back up and check it again because I, for some reason, thought throughout checking it, I unlocked it. I was an idiot.
Number three is kind of on the line of what Vicky was talking about, but it's even more than that. You were wondering if you left your hair curler, your straightener still on. Of course, in order to leave those on, you have to do number 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say it had to be the stove next, but
the stove is actually number 5. Yeah, but like how are those things turned on in the first place?
you plug it in.
There we go. People wonder, did I leave something plugged in for number 3? That's it. But now I think, isn't everything plugged in?
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah.
I unplug my hair. Like that's how I know it's off. I just unplug it.
Good
Hair
call.
stuff I understand, but like your computer and like I'm thinking like, do people really go through their house and unplug a bunch
You're
of
told
stuff?
to. I keep getting messages how much energy it uses up because we have so many devices now that are in the on position.
Right.
Because you may forget this, Danny, but back in the day, it took a while for your TV to turn on. Like when you turned your TV on, remember those sets?
Back in the old power up.
Yeah, it had to.
Yeah,
and that's,
we were broke, so we had one of those.
well, and that was what's so cool about this power. That's basically standby mode that a lot of electronics came in because you didn't have to wait from the power up anymore. They immediately turned on. And now we're spoiled because everything is in that immediate turned on standby mode, and apparently that sucks a lot of juice.
I'm the obsessive surge protector guy. Like my wife.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of those.
Do I have a lot? I don't even know how many. I can't even count how many. Like I have so many power strips. Just because I'm like, and I have special like power strips packed in our Christmas decorations. That way, when we have more things, it's like, no, don't plug it into the wall. You got to wait until I put the power strip in.
That's actually really smart. Like you don't have to look for a power strip when you need it for the specific thing.
Or just go to Steve's house and get one of his.
You need a power strip. I've got one.
Yeah,
nice.
As we were packing, I'm like, oh. They were in drawers, random drawers. There were power strips. They're not even being used, BJ.
That's awesome.
How many would you say you have?
I'm saying I'm pushing close to 20 power strips in my house.
That's a lot of power
including
strips.
the Christmas ones.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. All kinds.
And I'm not sure if your new home, I wonder if they wire them all to be surge protected, all of your outlets anyway. I wonder, because you'd think that that's something they would do because power strips were big.
I love power strips.
New home design has to have surge protection, right?
I don't know, but I also love them because then I have more options. Like, I don't want to know that I'm only limited to 2 things in this wall.
Oh, I agree with you on that. Yeah. It's, I'm surprised.
Small things.
It really is.
That's the one thing that hasn't changed is the amount of outlets they put in a room, like with one particular area. Like one receptacle is like, they just have 2. Like one plug area's got like 2 at them on average. Why not have like 7 or 8 now?
Although I do see my parents at their house, what they have, and I'm going to be putting it in my house, they have ones where you have the 2 little outlets, but then they have 2 for like your USB cords.
I've seen those.
Yeah,
those are fancy as F.
We've got
They're real
those too.
awesome.
Yeah. That's like that. You're highfalutin if you got that. that.
Right?
Yeah, I don't have
highfalutin.
that. I don't have that.
I don't either.
But here's the problem: Apple's changing the game on that because
are they doing?
They got the new other thing, and no more USB plug-in. I don't know, with Hotwire or whatever.
The lightning cable?
I can't. No, it's not the lightning cable. It's something completely different. It's hollow in the middle now. It's a whole new cable.
Yeah, it's a different USB charger now.
Yeah,
so you can't use like USBs on your computers anymore.
So like you get more money out of us?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, thanks, Apple. Yeah, when I bought my MacBook Air, and I go, oh, great. And then I look and I go, what the hell kind of thing is this? I don't have any cords for this.
Which is funny because anything that's not an Apple product, if I have it, like it needs to be plugged into a USB thing, they're all the same cords.
Yeah.
So like I have like 3 or 4 of those cords and it works for everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like, oh, this will work for my digital camera. This will work for this.
Not for Apple.
No.
You buy our cords
I got
forever.
You got one of them wireless ones, and that's pretty sweet.
Aren't they?
What, a
You
wireless?
just set your phone on that thing.
Oh,
and
that
The
is
wireless
nice.
chargers is so cool.
Except yesterday I was like obsessively trying to get it to work. Because see, you have to place it in the right spot, and then I have to wait like a second, and then it finally makes that little vibrate, and you're like, okay, it's charging. This is awesome. But I forgot that the power was turned off in our neighborhood for several hours. So I'm doing this. I'm like, why won't I get the thing? And Sid's just looking at me. She's like, the power's not on. Like, it's not going to work. Like, it's been a long day.
She's very proud of her husband.
It's not right now.
Yeah, they have them in cars now because my wife had
Wireless?
Yeah, my wife rented a car, and I think it was the Malibu. No, that really cool sort of like muscle car Chevy puts out. Is it
The Camaro?
Charger?
No, that's a Dodge.
Oh.
It's not the Camaro, but it's another cool muscle car. Oh gosh, I don't know what it is.
Mustang?
It's a Chevy.
Oh, Chevy.
Yeah, I forget. But anyway, it had in right where you like would put the lighter. Basically the light. They instead had a charge pad.
Yeah, that's it. My truck has that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool. But it's kind of slow. But I mean, at that point, if you're going on a long road trip, that's all you need.
That's fantastic. So you just throw it over there.
Oh, this texture's messing with me, guys.
What happened?
I don't know if this is now this is hitting me to my core.
What's happening?
It says, when it comes to surge protector power strip, Steve, are you really that obsessive about it? Do you buy new ones every 3 to 5 years and replace all of them? Because that's what you're supposed to do.
Why?
Because they wear out and the surge protection abilities dies after a few years.
What?
You guys, I can't have that. In
No,
the back of my mind.
wait,
I got to buy like the 20 new surge protectors this weekend.
Well, yeah, because I got surge protectors, but they're a lot older than 5, so they don't work.
Well, it still work, but it's just not doing what they're supposed to do.
Why doesn't it?
It's not
How does
working.
that happen? I
Well,
mean,
things still turn on.
yeah. I mean, what is it with surge protection that breaks down? That seems lame. It's not like it's like lettuce. It shouldn't have an expiration date.
Lettuce?
Of
Well,
all
I'm just
things,
saying.
lettuce?
I mean, well, you can plug
like yogurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You plug
This
a plug
isn't
in
like
the wall.
cottage cheese.
My house was built in the 70s, and guess what? You plug something in the wall, and it still works. Why would a surge protector not work?
Well, it's still,
why would it have an expiration
It
date?
still works, but the surge part probably.
Yeah, what's the surge part made out of? Lettuce? I mean, why would that
Yes.
expire?
Actually, it is made out of lettuce.
What's up with the lettuce?
Because that's what expires. Buy organic items. They break down. But this is technology. That's supposed to last forever. That's why everybody hates plastic and stuff, right? Because it never breaks down.
So surge protection components inside wear out a little more with each surge, and there's virtually no way to know how much protection remains.
Oh, mine are fine then.
Yeah, how many surges have you had, Steve? You don't
None.
know, so don't worry
Well,
about it.
stop making it out of lettuce. That's all I got to say.
I was like, you don't believe me? Read the packaging. It's not that I don't believe you. I just don't. I don't want to believe you.
Yes. And we're going to hunt you down because we thought we were protected.
Read
and
the
now we're not
packaging.
safe. I have an entire...
Who reads packaging? I never even thought to read the packaging on a
Right?
surge protector. It's like plug it in, boom.
Boom. Rules, packaging, instructions? No. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
What is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in men?
Ball.
What?
Ball.
No.
Oh, prostate.
Yes. The technical term.
Yeah, that would be testicular cancer. Come on. I mean,
Ball.
We're a high level show here. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 8:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.